Welcome
And we're back.
Welcome to the Bogart Podcast, episode number 25. I'm Evan Bogart. With me today is David Partial.
Hey, what's up, party poopers?
We got a show for you today.
Like we do every day.
Yep. And call on the show, 585.
Fifth show this week?
No, it's only been...
The fifth show this week? But we haven't uploaded any yet. Technical difficulties.
We'll get through it. But, call on the show, 585-678-1660. Email the show, the Bogart Podcast.
BogartPodcast.com.
There you go. And check out the podcasts there. You can download them for free. And so you can take it on the go. So, how you been, Dave?
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were busy. You had drill.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was, drilly.
Drilly?
Yeah, we had a change of command ceremony yesterday. I had to wear our peanut butters, so it was looking sharp. And a lot of driving for that. Because we drill at one place that's just way out there. And then the change of command was on base, the actual naval base, at the Officers Club, Swanky. And,
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you have to deal with assholes?
No, not really.
Well, that's good, because I remember last time you had to deal with that one kid or something like that didn't want to shave or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he is getting better at shaving, I guess you could say.
There you go.
Yeah. But, yeah, actually, so we had to be there super early this morning because I don't know why, but one person's late, so I don't know why they do this. It's so stupid. But, if one person's late, everybody's going to be earlier the next day, right? Move the muster time a half an hour to the left. So, the plan of the month, I don't know why they call it that either, because it's a weekend. They should call it the plan of the weekend. The morning time we're supposed to, arrive 7:30, right? So they're like, oh, we're going to do it at 7 for some odd reason. And some guy was late because he comes from 5 hours away,
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, this new bitch, no one likes her. She thought it'd be a great idea. Oh, we're going to punish everybody and make you come at 6:45 in the morning. So I got to get up a whole half hour earlier and get there super early. But anyway, this one kid, so I told him that just, leave your shit in the locker room and don't worry about
packing it when he leaves.
Don't worry about coming. So because the place was at the change of command was at a different place than where we have our regular stuff. So just go back to your hotel after the thing instead of going back up and getting your uniform type of thing. But so he showed up in a civilian attire today, but that's okay. But the building was unlocked because we were there so early, the building was locked because we were there so early, and he didn't show up in uniform, but that's okay. That's not a big deal or anything. But this bitch, who probably made it where we have to come in super early, she didn't even show up today.
Oh,
because she is not a local person, so she had to go back home. But yeah, she's a bitch, and no one likes her, and I definitely don't like her. And I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and I started to get into it with her yesterday about some stupid shit, and I don't ever do that. But this bitch just needs to leave and never come back.
Now, how old is this lady?
She's got to be in her late 40s.
Oh, okay.
Because she said that she joined the Navy in 95.
Oh, geez, yeah,
so that's there's no way that she is joined the Navy in 95 and been in for I can't even math that. I'm so bad at math, I can't even math that. Going on 30 years, there's no way that she's
been in that long
and still a first class.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no way.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, this bitch needs to leave. Like everybody, I've noticed doesn't like her, and I think even the people that matter, the leadership, don't care for her either. I think.
Oh,
I don't
jeez.
know. But yeah, so we had to do evals, and which is I don't. It's just a yearly thing that we do. It's stupid. We just have to basically write down everything that we did and combine it into something and tell them why we think we should get advanced type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So I had my wife pretty much do mine, so it was top notch, even though I didn't do shit for the past year because everything that they've had has been canceled. And but so I handed that off, and they told us. I know it's stupid also because this is not active duty, so they technically can't do that. They said LDI, which is or LID, but basically is Liberty something something. So if we don't get these three things done, we can't go on Liberty, right? But we don't go on Liberty in the reserves, right? Because we do it 1 week in a month. And they're not going to keep us there for forever, but so everybody got their shit in, and except for 12 people, and those 12 people are people that don't normally drill here in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. They're what we call cross-assigned, and we have a huge problem with the cross-assigned members not delivering their deliverables on time. So they're making a stay, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. And the dude's like, "All right, get out of here." But we had a discussion with one of the senior leadership members about some of the BS that we're dealing with, which they know. They know it's never gonna get fixed. We've been trying to fix it for. I've been with this unit for going on 3 years, and it's just terrible communication. Cross-assigned members don't pull their weight, and then they get all bitchy when they get shitted on.
Yeah.
But not my problem. Maybe it is my problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hand myself in on time, sometimes earlier. I had my eval ready to go when they originally asked for it on Christmas, but no one said anything, so I'm like, all right. But one dude in my squad, I've been telling him for months, work on your evals. If you don't have the form that we use, let me know, right?
Yeah.
And he's whatever. And I remind him hey, evals are due this date. Not sure who we routed up to. I will get you that information as soon as I can. But I didn't get that information until today. He was actually here this weekend, but he went home super early. And I told him, and I gave him the email to route it to, and it was email your. I was I know you're in the air probably, so email your eval as soon as you can. And he's I can't. Do I need to be a membership to send it on this one thing? I'm I don't know about that, but you shouldn't if you use the format that I've been telling you about for the past several months. And so I emailed it to him again. And so he eventually got it. So all my people are accounted for.
So besides drill and all that, anything going on since the last we talked? I think we talked. Well, this will be 2 weeks later, I think, or yeah.
So it's been 3 or 4 days since we last did an episode. I'm trying to think. We got pizza last night. We went to a hockey game Friday night. We went to see a local team. They're part of the ECHL, which is, I think, they're with the East Coast Hockey League. That league's been around since '87, I guess. It's super, super minor league. There's the Rochester Amherst back home, so they're a league below them, right? So
oh wow,
these kids will never go pro. They're technically professionals, but they'll never go to the big show, the NHL, probably more than most likely. So we went and saw them. And actually, they are the farm team, one of the farm teams of the team that I like, the New York Rangers. So They're all like in the Rangers organization. Maybe one day they'll make it up to the Hartford Wolfpack, which is the next higher level of the Jacksonville Icemen.
Yeah.
But so yeah, they lost. We left early actually because they were doing so poor.
What was the score?
It was either 4-2 or 4-1 when we left.
Okay.
It was like 5 minutes left.
Mm.
We had pretty decent seats. Yeah.
Now, because I remember when we go to Amerks games back in Rochester, there were like $20 a ticket. They're probably more now, but so how much did you pay for a ticket to get in?
I don't know if we actually paid for these. So,
okay.
One of Jess's work associates,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he just like transferred them to her because he bought tickets for the wrong game. Because he was out of the town on the day that he bought tickets to go see them. So he thought it was a Saturday game, not the Friday game. So I don't know if he if Jess bought them from him, or if he transferred it to. And I don't know what the price that they're going for.
Yeah, because
not nearly as expensive as a Rangers game.
Well, yeah, how much is a Rangers game? Like $80?
Oh, way more than that these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Couple $100 a ticket.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever been to like a professional anything sport related team. I've only been to like Red Wings.
That's a professional sports team.
Yeah, but it's not like
not the big show, but it's still
not the big show. But yeah, I guess you could say that. And then I've been to a Rochester Rhinos game.
They're a professional soccer team.
I've been to one of those.
But it's not called. They're not called that anymore. They're called like the Rochester Football Club or something.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I really want to go to some kind of football game in the near future. Not really sure what team I would like to go to because I'm rooting for two teams now, and that's the Patriots and the Bills.
No, you can't do that because the Bills smoked the Patriots today.
I know, it was crazy.
Did you see Dave Portnoy's emergency press conference
No,
after they lost?
didn't.
He just seemed so bummed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I felt so bad for him, but I didn't feel bad for him at the same time.
I'm not really sure how, because the whole bracket thing always confuses me. And so the Bills win, so they're going to the next stage of the playoffs.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't know how it works either, but I thought that they clinched the spot, a while ago.
Yeah, I think not this game today, but the last game they did.
Oh,
and
a few games a while ago.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
I don't know if they clinched the playoff spot or if they just clinched the AFC division thing that they're in.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know which one they're in.
Yes, but anyways, Bills move on. Patriots, I think they have another chance to.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So, I mean, I know basically the game of football, but when it comes to brackets, I have no clue what's going on.
I know that the Jaguars,
they're in the bracket.
They made the playoffs. They went from the worst team to the number one team in the South.
South, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
but because they've I don't think they've been to into the playoff bracket in a long ass time.
Yeah, I was reading it. I think it said 2017.
Okay.
But
maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So what is going on in my life? Well,
I didn't ask you that.
Oh.
Let's try it. So, Evan, what's going on in your life?
There's a lot of things going on. First off,
you shaved.
Yes.
Obviously.
I shaved.
You're looking better here. You're looking less like a hobo.
Yep, I shaved yesterday.
You got that double chin going.
Yep.
But don't worry, I have one too. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
fat. 29
Yeah.
years old. I look like a 40-year-old version.
Yeah, so I shaved. I kind of a new start to a new me.
New year, new me.
Yep. And the
New
other
year,
thing.
new ruthless me.
Yep.
Oh, actually, another thing. Well, yeah, I'll just let you. No, I'm gonna interrupt
Yeah.
you. So,
Go.
I've been doing. I just been posting, like reposting so many
Oh my
things on
God.
Instagram.
So I don't go on Instagram during the day too much anymore. But when
Yeah.
at night when I come home and sit down and relax, I just see your stories. There, you know how on the top it shows you how much time is left in the story.
Yeah,
There's like 100 little dots.
I know. I know. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. And
I'm
I'm
just
like,
trying to not necessarily troll people. I'm just finding things I think is like so funny
yeah,
and just sharing it. But like my cousin said that I'm like killing it with these reels, bro. And I'm just like, a lot of them I noticed at one point were like bashing Joe Biden, but that's okay because that guy's an idiot. And I'm trying to, be equal to bash Donald Trump, but I don't see a lot of that stuff on the internet or on the Instagram, so there's not a whole lot to do. But I'm just trying to find stuff that is funny to me, and hopefully it triggers some people and they get like all pissed off and unfriend me on the thing because I think that would be hilarious. But yesterday I did a bunch of pizza, trying to, get people into craving pizza.
yeah.
So hopefully that worked.
We went to after work today. We had Domino's, and like you know how Taco Bell like back in the day. I don't think you can get much now, but if you go in with like $20, you're a king.
Yeah.
You can get as many tacos as you want, but Domino's is now the new Taco Bell.
Yeah.
They for $20 you can get like 100 things. And I use the app so I can get the points, and I think every $10 you spend, you get 10 points, and I think 50 points gets you a free pizza. And I got 50 points today, so my next pizza is free.
Yeah. Yeah. My brother-in-law, he eats a lot of Domino's and a lot of Papa John's. It used to be a lot of Domino's, but Domino's doesn't deliver to where they live. But they go past, which is further than where they live. We noticed, but whatever. But yeah, so there used to be like hacks with the code, right? So I don't know what the price is right now for. I think it's $6.99 for
$7.99.
Is it $7.99 for?
Yeah,
like,
they
so
went up
this is-
$1.
So this is for delivery, right?
Yeah, something like that. I know.
You can do the coupon where it's like you get 3 items and they're priced at it used to be $6.99 or $5.99. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
But if you use that coupon, so like I like a certain pizza from Domino's when I do it. I get the big Brooklyn style or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Just a pepperoni, and it doesn't end up costing whatever it was advertised, but it is for like a fraction way less. So that was like a hack that we used to do. Get these pizzas that would normally cost a lot of money for like a fraction of the price, and using that coupon.
Yeah.
But then I think maybe they caught on, because now they don't even like. Well, obviously they caught on, but they don't offer like. It's just one size that you can get.
Yeah.
When it does that, and so yeah, they totally caught on and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Probably because that dude that I've been following on the internet, can't remember what his thing is called, like healthy junk food.
Yep.
Where he does all these hacks and stuff. Who's actually from the great city of Rochester.
Rochester.
originally.
Yep.
So shout out to whatever that dude's name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so he's got to stop showing all these awesome hacks because these restaurants are like, nope, we're gonna make it so they can't do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. The one of them, the healthy junk food, was the, I think it was like you could make a burrito from Chipotle for like nothing, like $3.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, they canned that.
yeah, they canned that thing real quick. But yeah, so yeah, we got pizza for dinner tonight. They were packed because the Bills game was on.
Yeah.
Everyone was ordering pizza. So, but yeah, so yeah, so the other thing.
Pizza last night.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah, it was all right. We've been trying a new place. It's called Biggie's. It's New York style, right? So it's like it's not quite a 20-inch pizza, which are like my favorite because they got the huge foldable slices that are the size of your face, and these are 19 inches, and I'm almost certain that they bake them on one of those screens, you know.
Yep.
Those thin pizzas, or they just put it on it afterwards because like the bottom of the crust or the undercarriage, as Dave Portman calls it, has like that pattern and stuff. But yeah, it was we get a half cheese and half pepperoni, and it's a fraction of the price of, I mean, it's only like $20 and some change as opposed to like spending, $70 at the pizza place that we usually go to.
Yeah.
So, and I've been wanting to try that place forever. Okay, now you can talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, actually, one more thing.
Yep.
So we're 8 days into the new year. I still haven't had a lick of alcohol yet. Doing good, feeling good. Haven't stepped on a scale yet, so I don't know if I've lost any weight. But that's what's up with my weight loss and my no alcohol journey.
I
Okay,
guess
now you can go.
That brings me to my next thing I want to talk about. So, last Wednesday when we did our podcast, got completely obliterated.
Surprise.
It was really bad, and so
Did you get a DWI while walking?
no.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. I noticed that. Have you ever seen the Trailer Park Boys episode where Jim Leahy sees himself drunk because Randy tapes him, and he's like, "I'm mowing the air, Randy," and he's swinging around a lawnmower?
God, it's been forever since I've seen it. I know I've seen it, but I can't remember it.
It was like one of those moments where my Ring camera, I was walking and literally like fell on this gate, the gate that keeps the dogs from coming, like literally just like, it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, I was really drunk. So the next morning I was on the couch, and Laura sends me the video, and I watch it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing this when I'm 35? Like, what
35,
the hell?
You're not 35, you're only 29, like me.
29, yep. So
We're both born in 87. We're both 29.
So
You were 87, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 1987.
You're at the end. I was the front half.
Yeah.
The front half, the beginning. You were the end.
So I watched that, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like seriously, like, it is stupid that I'm acting like this. Like, just going out, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I wish, like, one of you guys, when we were partying back in the day, would tape me.
We did.
Well, I know we did do that, but I was young and dumb, and I didn't really care. But like, when I was older, I wish you guys would have videotaped me, and I would have saw it. And it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing how stupid I can get when I get drunk. And so I sat down, hungover, and I'm like, I'm done, dude. I'm done with alcohol altogether. I just can't do it anymore. Like, I can't. It's so weird. Like, back in the day, we wouldn't think of anything of it. Oh, well, it was another crazy night. But, like, literally, it was
crazy. I've been getting tanked again.
Yeah. And
let's see how many car bombs you can drink this night.
Yeah. So it's just I'm getting older now, and I'm finally getting responsibilities and things. Like I have 2 dogs, I have a beautiful girlfriend, I have a job that it's steady pace and it pays decent. It's it's just, why do I put myself through this shit? Like, with just, and you know what, it it is kind of like the money thing too, because I would go out to the bar and blow $60 one night, which is not a lot to some people, because I've seen people blow like $200 in one night.
Yeah.
But it's just me drinking and spending $60 a night getting. I could use that $60 for something else,
Yeah.
like groceries or paying bills or something like that. And it's just to a point now where I'm like, I can't. I can't do it anymore. I can't live this lifestyle of just going out on the next day. I would have the day off. I would go get bombed and then ruin my day off because I'd be sleeping the whole fucking day. And it just got to a point. I don't know how to explain it. It was just, seeing that video was life changing.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you. Like I said in that message, not to be like an asshole or whatever, but I've always been worried about your drinking for you, and trying to push you in the right direction before. But like the joke comment that I made is like, you didn't, I can't remember exactly what it was, what I said, but
yeah. I mean, it's yeah, and that's the other thing too. It's like I ruined a lot of things when I drank. I ruin friendships. I ruin just different other things in life, and there's like no really going back. It's the damage is done, and so I can prevent that now if I just stop.
Yeah.
So
you just got to look forward.
Yeah, I look forward, and I think this is the right step, and I mean, we don't live forever, and and with my family history of Parkinson's and dementia, I'm sure heavily drinking at 29, aka 35,
Heavily drinking from 21 till now.
Till now is probably not that smart of a choice.
Yeah, I can count, like, I remember most of my hangovers, like the worst ones that I've had.
Yeah.
So it was the Winter Olympics 2018, I believe. So when my wife was pregnant, we went over to my buddy's, the Spoon's house, and Jessica was over there. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but it was like the one last hurrah with my homies before we were all done with the Navy, and I got pretty good and drunk there, and I puked that night. And I had a hangover the next day. It wasn't like super bad, but I think I'm pretty sure I went and got Five Guys later that afternoon. And then my little sister's wedding, all I drank was her homemade wine at that thing, and I was just like so hungover the next day. And I can't remember when she got married, like the summer of 2016 maybe. And but yeah, that was the worst flight home ever, because her wedding was like a Saturday, and I flew home to Mississippi that Sunday morning, and I puked that morning. I was like just lying in bed. I didn't puke that night of the wedding. I puked the next day. Yeah, good times. But yeah.
Yeah, I just remember, I think we talked about this, but I'm not really sure. We went to the Great Festival, me and Laura. I think it was like Laura's maybe first time or second time. And we went to the wine tent, and we're like, oh, this is really good wine. Oh, this is really good wine. Oh, this is... So we ended up buying like 6 bottles of wine. And then we went home, and we're like, oh, let's have 1 glass. Let's have 2 glasses. 6 bottles down, probably 3 each. and Laura had to work the next day. and she was in rough shape. And I was done. And this is before we had dogs and all that, so I don't want people thinking that we were getting drunk around animals and shit. But I mean, it's just, I don't know how I did it for so many years. And last Wednesday I had my last drink. It's just to a point where I got to move on. I can't do it, and I'm not going to, and but it was a big support when I made that post about being going sober. I had the owner of Ski the East send some love. I had people that I've worked with in the past. I had schoolmates. I had old college friends support. I mean, it's awesome to see that many people care about me, and I'm not gonna let them down. Nope, it's not gonna happen. I don't know. I know where we're gonna get our shed for our podcast.
Well, you don't know it. You haven't.
Well, I know where I'm gonna go.
You haven't stopped and talked to him yet.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe when Laura gets out of work, we'll take the dogs and then we'll look around. I think the place on 5 and 20, they build sheds. I think either the Amish builds it and then he buys it from the Amish, and then
a 50% markup from them.
Yeah. So
does it have, or I can picture it in my mind. Does they also sell cars, or is that a different spot?
Yep, that spot where they used to sell cars, now they sell sheds. They don't sell cars anymore.
They do playground stuff too, like little kid playground stuff.
Maybe, I don't know, but
do they have prices on the things, or I'm wondering if it's
it just has a big sign that says rent to own, and it's just like a little hut that this guy has an open neon light, and it's I don't really know too much about it, but I got an email from Cook's Property, the people that own the trailer park, and they said we can have an 8x10 shed. So now I'm thinking if we get a 10x10 shed and just say it's 8, we'll get away with it, and we'll have a bigger space. And then these sheds, if they're like the other shed companies that I looked on online, we could put insulation in and drywall.
Yeah.
And I was looking, because we talked about this before, how we were going to heat it during the winter. They sell AC units, right?
Yep.
That have heat in it.
Yep.
So so in the summertime we can have AC in there, and if it's in the wintertime we could crank that fucker up.
Probably have it too hot.
Yeah, but I'm thinking you were right the whole time. That
I'm never wrong.
I know you're never wrong, but I think you were right about the shed thing, because there's a lot of risk if we did open a a studio in an office complex. So, but yeah, tomorrow I have so much shit I want to do tomorrow. I want to make a floor plan of what the studio is going to look like with 10x10.
Yeah.
And go through the list of, and I was talking to a kid at work, and he does voice work for these this underground cartoon or some shit, and he was telling me we could do everything that we want to do without the fancy equipment. He said that we can basically use my laptop, 2 USB mics, and we can even have 3 or 4, but they don't have to be. They could be our Blue Yetis. We don't have to buy really expensive stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going with that route, I think, and cutting the costs so we can put it towards something better to the show.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I wanted to talk about too was the live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the M-bomb effect. That,
Mm-hmm.
Great guys and all. But when I noticed that when they're doing live streaming, like 1 or 2 people are watching. That's
Yeah.
it. So I don't think we're going to go in that direction, live streaming. I think we're just going to we're going to do the video podcasting, but not live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do the video podcasting, and we'll do like things like, different, not skits, but like different things like,
chugging soda contests.
Yeah,
Eating
or
spicy chip contests.
yeah,
Seeing
just-
how many hot dogs we can fit in our mouth at one time contest.
yeah. I mean, we can. There's so many things we can do that
How many
doesn't have
dicks
to be
Evan can
live
suck at
stream.
one time contest.
What'd you say?
How many dicks Evan can suck one time contest.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, so I think we're gonna not go in the live streaming, but do video podcasting, and yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of things we got to work out once you get home. We got to buy the equipment. I'm gonna buy the shed before you get back home, but the equipment and everything, we'll sit down and do the research and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so I mean, it's
So we can get that cool liquid death
vending machine.
Either the refrigerator or vending machine.
What's the vending machine like? $3,000?
Well, they don't even have it listed on there. I want to say it was like $6,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I could buy like a
Excuse me.
shitty Pepsi one that was probably in a laundry
Pepsi's not shitty. It's America's soft drink.
I mean the machine, not the Pepsi, not the drink. But if we could buy like a shitty Pepsi machine and like just make like a what should we call it? A liquid death banner
Yeah.
and just do it that way.
There's this. Oh, excuse me. I ended up falling asleep right before Harper's bedtime. But anywho, so there's this one dude who was here this weekend. He's not a Florida guy. He's a Georgia boy. So he's an older gentleman, and he used to have a vending machine business when he was living in some other place. But then he moved back home and sold all his machines and stuff. But he used to sell car accessories out of his vending machines. Like the little tree smelly things and
Yeah.
some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's crazy. I never knew that about you because you talk so much that you just don't say anything. And you got this thick Southern accent. No one can understand you. But yeah, so he used to do vending machine stuff.
I mean, it's not a bad business if you have a lot, but if you have one, it's not really a great income.
Yeah, it's all about location.
Yeah, that too. There's like it's a coin a game, but it's quarters and the quarters drop down and then it slides the other quarters.
Yeah.
But they have them in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
How do you know?
have.
You've never been.
Well, I've seen like YouTube videos. They have these. I think it's like $5,000 a quarter, and then they have like little pieces of gold that are like $20,000. They have chips that are $10,000, and this guy he bought. I think it was like $50,000 worth of quarters. And
That's a lot of quarters.
well, I mean, it's not like 25 cents a piece. So each quarter would be worth, I think, like $5,000.
Okay.
So just think of a regular quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
That quarter is $5,000. So they can put it in this machine, and then that $5,000 quarter could push other $5,000 quarters in. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, I know those games that you're talking about.
yeah. But so this guy, he puts in $50,000 worth of these quarters that are worth $5,000, and they knocked over these chips, and he won like $500,000. It was crazy. I mean, I couldn't even spend $20 at the casino, let alone
Yeah.
5,000.
And speaking of, the money, we always bring it up when it's super high. Have you seen what it's not the Powerball, but it's the Mega Millions this time? That's up to like $1 billion.
Is it?
Yeah.
When's the next drawing? Do you know?
I don't know when they do it, like Monday night or Sunday night? Do they do one tonight?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. Mega Millions. Okay, here we go. January 6th was the last drawing, so...
Okay, so that was Friday night.
So it probably Monday? I don't know. Hold on. Let me just... Next drawing, the 10th.
Okay, so that's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it up to?
$1.1 billion.
Whoa.
I gotta buy a ticket. I gotta buy...
Okay. So you know how you say Bogarts don't gamble, right?
Yep.
And you've been doing lotto tickets. You did like what, 2 lotto tickets, and you won like $50 off of them.
Yeah.
Have you done any more gambling?
No. I haven't had like cash to
Yeah.
buy the tickets. Yeah, I just haven't had the money to or the spare cash too. I've been putting everything away in savings. And
You should take like now that you're Mr. Moneybags over here, just take $20, right?
Mhm.
And buy $20 worth of Mega Millions tickets. Increase your chances.
yeah, but yeah, I could use that $20 for something else. I've noticed that when I've not I've only been my last drink was Wednesday. I'm drinking a lot of soda and
No,
water.
you don't want to do that. Don't do the sodas.
Yeah.
Don't do energy drinks, and don't do sodas.
Yeah.
And don't do seed oils. I guess seed oils are bad for you now. I see a lot of these fake ass influencers of fitness say that seed oils are so bad for you.
I don't even know what it's just a seed and the oil from it.
Yeah, so like, I mean, seed oils and everything, so it can't be that bad.
Oh, I didn't even know. Is it in soda?
It's in everything.
Huh, I don't know. I'm just checking my Monster energy drink.
You're having an energy drink this late at night?
Yeah, but
You're crazy.
Yeah, I don't see sea oil. Anyways, but yeah, so Laura, I talked about this in the last episode. Laura got me the liquid death water every month, so it will come. And I think the next shipment is on the 24th, I believe, or like somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Laura, can you get a different flavor next month? But I think she can only get one flavor, and that's the mango chainsaw. But I mean, I still love it. I drink my last one tonight, and so I gotta wait now until the 24th to buy, or until I get another case.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, drinking a lot of soda, and I do like the half and half Armour Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a case of that too. So, I'm thinking every time I want a beer or any alcoholic drink, just grab a soda or water or do that way. Try
Liquid
to train
death.
train my body to grab something else besides alcohol to
Like a wiener.
Yeah, like a wiener.
So, did you dump all your beer down the sink and all your liquor down the sink, or?
No, the liquor I was gonna give to Laura's mom, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna dump it all down the drain.
What, do you have, anything good?
No, it's all bottom shelf liquor.
Ugh.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna dump it down the drain and throw everything out. So, yep, taking this serious, my friend.
Good.
But
Good.
yep. Anything else?
Are you gonna join like in an AA thing at all, or
No, I was thinking about that.
go down to the local church
No.
for some support?
Yeah, I mean, when I smoked cigarettes, when I decided to quit, that was 2018 when I had my last cigarette. I didn't, I just went cold turkey. Just went cold turkey. So I'm pretty sure I can do the same with this. I just go cold turkey. I'm not like, I guess I'm not like a full-blown alcoholic, but I'm like semi-alcoholic because I don't have when I was drinking, I didn't have a drink every single day.
Yeah.
It was like some days I would have 3 beers, other days I had 0, the next day 2.
The next day you'd have a whole case.
Yeah, basically the days that I knew I didn't have to work the next day, full blown. It was like another Trailer Park Boys episode where Randy has a calendar. And he's like, Mr. Leahy, you can drink this much this day, this much this day, and it's, it was kind of like that. It was kind of like just, I would know that if I didn't have to work the next day, it was full blown game on.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna cold turkey, my friend.
Best of luck.
Yep, it was just crazy, the support from the people. Like, there's people I haven't talked to in years.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
It was crazy, but well,
We got any emails this week?
no, we don't have any emails. I don't even bother. I was gonna post an Instagram story about email the show or call in the show, but it was this is kind of a last minute thing, and I'm not trying to crank out episodes. I'm just trying to get ahead of the game so we can have a bigger break when we reach the 26 mark.
Yeah.
So we have a longer month, just stretching it out. Stretching it out. But we have, this will be 3 weeks from now, but we have a special guest coming on with us.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow for us, but 3 weeks for you guys. But, or maybe it's 2. But, we have a special guest. I'm not going to say anything until I am 100% sure we're doing this tomorrow when we do it. I've been talking to this person. I've been frantically messaging him. His time. Well, I'll just say his time zone's different, like 24 hours different.
Whoa, no, that's crazy.
Maybe it's 12. I'm not really sure, but he lives.
Yeah, I think it's like 12.
I think it's 12 too. I just had to think about that. Yeah. So his it's what time is it now? Like 8 o'clock. No, it's 9 o'clock now. So it's 9, or it's 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning there. So it's
13 hours ahead.
Yeah. So I don't know, but anyways, it's basically nighttime here is daytime there. So kind of working out the kinks right now. He doesn't have a Mac Mac video player or whatever. Not video player, but video chat. So gonna have to do Zoom, which I've never done before, on a Mac. So I'll have to figure that out.
It's not that hard. So like I was telling you privately, because we talk so much, which we really do. We do talk so much together. So like when the first year of my reserve career, it was like after February. We didn't do anything in March because that's when the world shut down, and they're like frantically trying to figure out what to do. then Zoom all of a sudden was a thing, right? So like we did all of our stuff on Zoom, and I don't know if I ever downloaded it or not, the Zoom. But there's ways that you can like do a thing, and you can give the people that you're planning on having a Zoom meeting with, where they do like they type in a code and a password, and then boom, you're in the thing. And I'm pretty sure you don't need to have the application for it. But however, to that, if you have a Zoom account, I believe like if you don't have a Zoom account, you're only limited to like I don't know, like 30-minute episode or something, or 30-minute chat or something. I can't remember what it's called, but and if you do sign up and like make an account with it, you can do like as long as you want, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to look more into it. Hopefully, we could do it longer than 30 minutes. Because I wonder if we can do like 30 minutes and then it'll cut us off and then do another 30 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could.
I think we could have to do it that way if we're limited 30 minutes.
Yeah, because I know like when we did it, because like we would be on the thing for 8 hours, right?
Oh.
8 hours a day for 2 days, right? And it's like, oh my god, these guys just staring at a computer screen with nobody saying anything, basically. And while one person talks. But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully the special guest will work out, and yeah, so
yes.
All right. I think we're going to end it short today. We don't have a movie review from Jesse. I got to talk to him and see what's going on.
He's fired. He's fired.
Hey everyone, Jesse again, and it's time to do another review for the Bogart podcast. And this week, I'm going to review Megan, or as I like to call it, Mithrigan. January is usually a month where movie studios tend to dump their remaining movies that just weren't good enough for the summer or Christmas blockbuster seasons. To quote Red Letter Media, January is typically a big fuck you to moviegoers such as myself. Why did this piece of crap come out? Fuck you, it's January, that's why. But this January has come up with quite the unexpected surprise with Megan. After losing her parents in a tragic car accident, young Katie is sent to live with her work-obsessed, robotic toy maker Aunt Gemma, who is woefully ill-prepared to take on the challenges of sudden parenthood. In a rather selfish attempt to help Katie deal with her tragedy, Gemma activates Megan to provide emotional and physical support to Katie while demonstrating her technology's potential in front of her toy company bosses. But as her AI brain becomes more developed and learns more by the day, Megan begins to take her parameters far too seriously and becomes a lethal robot of doom to those around her. Promoted as a PG-13 AI-influenced 21st century Chucky or Annabelle, Megan turned out to be a much better movie than I expected, with a fully developed story, fleshed out characters, and strong performances by the absolutely stunning Allison Williams, the young Violet McGraw, and the hilarious Ronnie Chiang. The movie also successfully blends horror with comedy by embracing its absurdity, while delivering a decent biting commentary on today's parental society that is far too willing to just hand their child an iPad to shut them up, instead of properly spending time with them. Is it a masterpiece like 1987's RoboCop? And before you ask, yes, that is a valid comparison. But absolutely not. It probably would have benefited with an R rating to go even further with its absurdity. But it's still an extremely enjoyable movie. I give Mithrigan a 4 out of 5.
Well, that was the Bogart podcast this week.
Evan, how much dicks do you suck?
I don't suck any. Anyways, until next time, we'll see you.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
On the other side. This has been a Beer Pirate Radio production.